Hi, my name is Barry Selby, but you probably figure that out if you're watching this live or watching on my wall. Um, Happy New Year, by the way, for those of you watching. This is my first scope of 27, my first Facebook Live broadcast of 2017. And it's actually a bridge from the last one I did before Christmas. This is part two of a topic that's part of a much bigger conversation. And I figured out I should do it horizontally just for the sake of being able to see more usable space. And then when I put this on YouTube later, don't tell Facebook I'm doing YouTube as well. I've got the right layout. So the series of talks is called Permission Granted and Invitation. And this is a talk towards women, towards the feminine, to really invite a much more, what's I'm looking for? A much more inclusive conversation, but also a way of bringing women into a much more aware perspective. At least that's what I'm hoping to do in education, not as in saying you're wrong, because you're not. Hey, Jermaine, good to see you here. Thanks for joining me. I may not comment too much on the people posting comments or respond because I'm also remembering now I'm putting this onto YouTube where the viewers cannot see the comments coming back, which means I've got to explain everything that's going on. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. This is part two of a topic I started 2 weeks ago about stop becoming men. Ladies, stop becoming men. I spoke up last one about how it's impacting the world and business, which is big. Now I'll bring it closer to home, which is the area of relationship. So this is very simple. Ladies, stop becoming men. It's ruining your love life. Okay, I'm signing off. Done. No. Let me give you a couple more points. I've become very aware in my coaching. For those of you who don't know me, by the way, I'm known as the Love Doctor and I'm a relationship attraction expert. So I know some stuff. I've been studying 30 years of this. But what I noticed a lot of times with my clients and with friends of mine, dear friends of mine, and some past relationship partners, is that a lot of the women out there, maybe not you, friends you know, have taken to their love life as if they were taking on their business. And I don't mean it in terms of, well, maybe I do mean it this way. I do mean it in the sense that so many women I know have become the hunter. Pretty simple. You may be guilty of this too, especially with the plethora of smartphone apps and websites that promote dating, such as Tinder, Bumble, and Plenty of Fish, and Match, and all these other things. Most of those sites, although some are learning, thankfully, most of those sites have made it an even playing field, which isn't a good thing. I'll explain. These sites are set up where being either gender doesn't make a difference how you approach the other. Some sites are set up, and I'll get to those in a minute, that actually do set up the right way. But let me break down what I'm actually trying to explain, articulate here, because it's all like coming from the back into the front to explain it. So here we go. Ladies, when I say stop becoming men, particularly in your love life, a lot of the women, especially the last, I'd say 15 years, probably since the beginning, the turn of the century, maybe in the late 90s, have been empowered in business. And I mentioned this in my last broadcast, so I'm not going to recover that here. But I'm going to talk about the piece about romance in this one. So if you want to know about the business side and the world impact of your being like a man energies not working for you, please go back and watch the previous one, which is the first Stop Becoming Men one I did. That makes sense, I trust. In this context, about romance and love, I've seen so many of my clients wonder how they're going to find their man. And that is an error in approach. That simple statement is so telling, because what I've been aware of and what I've become clear in telling my clients is, and you too, if you're watching this, is that women have been trained to act like men in relationship. And as much as they do in business, in relationship, it's much less effective unless you don't give a flying whatever about what sort of man you attract. Most of the clients I work with and most women out there I talk to want a real man. And I'm interpreting that to mean a man who is a conscious, present, caring and direct man who lives his life in integrity and is about his work and his life in the world. These are the components I talk about as being the developed masculine versus the undeveloped masculine. And the same thing is true with women. There you go, Vanessa, right on there. When she said men are chasing women, women do the choosing. Sorry, men are chasing, women are doing the choosing. I'm getting to that. You're jumping ahead. For those of you who don't know this work, this is to help you understand it so you can take it out in your lives. In the world, in the last, say, 20 years or so, women have been trained, or should say, been enabled to duplicate the way men work in the world to get their business on the ground and get things working and be successful. The challenge has been, as the environment, as I've shared before, is conducive to a masculine way of seeing things or a male way of seeing things. So women have acted like men to get things done in their business, in the world, in the corporations. Great, to a degree. And I shared in the last video about how it's destroying their own internal systems. So that's another conversation I won't go back to right now. In this one, though, what I'm clear about is so many women have chosen poorly, badly, less than who they deserve in relationship because they've been doing the pursuing. And as Vanessa said, and I'll explain this more clearly, the truth is the masculine is the hunting energy, the one that seeks out, that searches, that is looking for the partnership. And women are going, well, shouldn't I be doing that too? It's like, no, not this way. The way the feminine thrives, and this is the feminine in the women. So ladies, and make sure you get this. I've talked a lot about the feminine in the last, this is my 5th video, so the last 4 videos about being feminine. In your feminine energy, your power, your strength is in being magnetic. Let that one sink in for a second. Ladies, you have a gift that we don't normally innately have as men, of being able to attract what you want. In fact, for men, we have to enable and develop our own feminine energy to become attractive to what we want. That's a whole other teaching. But ladies, you have it innately within you because ladies, you are naturally feminine. Most of you are. I'm going to be careful about generalization here. So the power you have to attract what you want is where your strength is. When you act like men, as in becoming like men, you're shutting down that gift and you're becoming a hunter, acting as if you don't have what you want. And this is a law of attraction piece that I just realized came up. So let me explain that one a piece, or that one right now. When you're out looking for a relationship, you're coming from a place of not having it because you don't have it. You're out there looking for it. What you're telling the universe around you is you don't have it. And the universe complies by not giving it to you. I kind of butchered that, hopefully that makes sense. The true way of getting what you want is to embody and attract and own what you intend to attract or to have, so that it becomes almost a place of resonance and a magnetic pull to bring it into you. Because so many women I've seen have been on the dating sites and Tinder and all those other apps looking for men in all the wrong places and not getting what they want. And if you realize that when you take the energy back into yourself and you become the magnet, you become the attractor of what you really want. And with my clients, I help them create a whole vision that it becomes 4-dimensional, because it's the 3-dimensional vision, but they walk into the future and create the reality of that. And that's one of the secrets, by the way, is as you create your reality, you become a magnet to pull in what you really want. And ladies, when you do that, I'm just watching the comments. So I don't want to respond to the comments right now because I said I'm going to repurpose this for YouTube. And I am appreciating the comments that are coming up. This is Facebook Live, by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube. But if I keep responding to the comments, people on YouTube are going to go, but he doesn't say what they're saying. So I'm going to try and get this message out first. But I appreciate the comments coming because they're so right on. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please comment below. I'm realizing now I'm actually trying to speak to 2 audiences, but that's okay. So coming back to context. I'm being my own squirrel, distracting myself. I love it. So, the work that I am doing with my clients, especially my relationship-centric focused clients, is to help them, because they're all women, to become such a powerful magnet to attract what they want that it basically becomes inevitable. Yes, that's the power you have. And the dating sites out there, some of them are set up where they are meant to be a site that is properly designed, where the men seek out the women and the women reside and thank you, I'm keeping on point. The way that women are being receptive is not a what's the word I'm looking for? The word I'm looking for. It's not a stationary role. It's not a vacated role. In fact, it's very active. So, ladies, when you're attracting what you want, it does start with things, and if you know the conscious movement type things with law of attraction, with vision boards and affirmations, stuff like that. It's great. There's more to it than that. And with my clients, what I actually do with them is I really walk them into that vision. Because the vision is great when it's 2-dimensional, but when you put it into a 3-dimensional experience and have a sense of feeling into it and making it real, then instead, as I mentioned earlier, where you're out there seeking, looking for what you don't have, You're already embodying the energy of having what you want, to experience that partnership, that relationship that you really do want. So then it can walk into your life, and it will. That's the power. That's the awesomeness. That's the magnificence of the feminine. And ladies out there, if you've been doing things differently, you might be feeling this pain, realizing that you've been doing it another way. Not wrong, just another way that isn't working for you. So this message hopefully for you directly lands that says, ladies, if you want a truly amazing relationship, rather than being the hunter and basically abdicating the man from his role, that's another part of the puzzle, you become a magnet to draw into yourself what you really want. The men out there who really are the ones you want to be with will be actively pursuing you from a place of integrity, from a place of heart. Okay, I've got to talk about this. My friend Vanessa, who's in England, has just commented on this about she did that, and he literally fell into her lap, into her world instantly. I'm just saying. That's the way it works. And we men, in a way, are victims of your magnetism, in a good way. So, yeah, so that's basically what I want to say about this piece of context. This is part of a series, by the way. Let me just fill in this piece. This is video 5 of a series I'm doing, which is called Permission Granted and Invitation, which is for you ladies out there to step into your feminine more and more in the world, because we need you. This is part 2. The last video and this video are on the topic, sub-theme of ladies stop becoming men. I hope that makes sense. Please go back and watch that one if you haven't already. That one actually got a lot of attention because of the title. This one may do too, because it's really about how, ladies, you can become more feminine, more powerful, because the feminine is the force of nature. So it ain't no small thing. And I talked about this in a previous video about how women think you're weaker than men. If you think that, you have no idea. Your strength, your power, your magnificence is yet to shine. And I'm kind of being the vanguard for the male species to say to you, ladies, absolutely, we absolutely want you in your feminine, because you will change the world. You will save our world, to be honest. And I talked about that one in the previous video. So anyway, enough recapping, enough things. I want to make this one really clear. Ladies, you are powerful attractors. You can be magnets for what you want in love, in life, in business, in all of that, when you know how. And yes, I do know some tools to help you with that. But I'm not promoting myself in this video. If you want to find out more about me, check out my Facebook page or go to my website and have a look around and reach out to me if you want to talk. But this message is really to say this clearly. Become the powerful magnet that you really are to attract what you are being. Sorry, I missed that comment. So, yes. So, thank you. I'm watching the comments go up, but I have to go read the comments after because I need to sign off and go do my next piece. Happy New Year, by the way, again. This is my first video, 2017, and I've got a lot more to talk about because this is a big topic. And it's part of a series that's going to lead to talks and to conferences and to events. This is my intention this year. In fact, I've got some work to do on that visioning piece. But truly, ladies, in your feminine heart, you can attract amazing relationships. But be the receiver, be the magnet, be the attractor, so the man can be in the masculine. Otherwise, oh, let me add this piece. And it was in there somewhere. Ladies, when you're in your masculine and you're attempting to attract a partner by going out looking for him, you basically cut his balls off. Did that get your attention? That's the challenge, is that we men have, in some ways, had it easy because you ladies have done the work for us. Stop doing that. We men really need to step into our masculine, to be more chivalrous, to be more gentlemanly, to be more respectful of you ladies. And that's a whole other topic. I can get too really deep on that one. I want to do a workshop about gentlemanly conduct at some point for men, because men have forgotten how to do this. So ladies, I want to say this to you. And my friend Donna just showed up. Hey, Donna. Let me get back on topic. It was like juicy right there. We men have had it easy. We've been lazy because you ladies have done the work. You've been out in the business world, you've been in the relationship arena, been in the dating world, and doing the work for us. And so we've gotten lazy because we like the easy way out. I'm sorry, men, that's the truth. When you become more into your feminine, into receptive, that you're, yes, as was just commented, you will be in your power, and you'll attract men who stand up and deserve you. One of my other topics I'll get to later on is about don't settle. This is part of that. Is that, ladies, when you step into your power, your magnificence, your true alignment, you will be a magnet to attract what you really want, and you'll be in your power of your feminine, where you can then choose who you get to have. Because the thing about being attractive and clear of what you want, If they don't match your vision, they don't get in. That's simple. So the good news for that when you do that is us men, those who are awake enough, especially the developed masculine, will choose to step up to be more in our masculine heart, to pursue, to seek out, to follow, to be absolutely enthralled by you. So, yes, feels amazing to be truly adored, as Vanessa said, and absolutely true. Ladies, if you don't know what this feels like, you don't got no clue yet. But I tell you, when you do this and you follow these steps, and I can coach you on the different steps, reach out if you need help, you'll be blown away. You'll be so amazed and so adored and enjoy the experience. So, yeah, that's about it. I'm going on for a bit longer than I planned, but this is the piece I want to make sure of, is that, ladies, when you stop becoming men, you can be feminine, you can be ladies, you can have what you want. And in a relationship, that's the way to do it, is to attract the love you deserve. Don't go hunting out for it. You'll destroy it. Watch the rest of the video before this if you want to understand what that meant. If you want to find out more about me, reach out to my website, find me on Facebook. Let's talk. And I'll be back again probably later this week or next week with my 6th video in the series, Permission Granted, an Invitation. So ladies and gents, take care of yourselves, and I will speak to you soon. And by the way, please share this out, and please make sure your friends who need this information get to watch it. Okay, take care. And one of the things I've been telling people to do for a long time now is love yourself more than you did yesterday. It will change your life. You guys are your best and sorry from Vanessa, you guys are your best and you're most powerful in your masculine. I know. I've been studying this part of this life for 10 years. Before that, I screwed up so many times. I messed up 3 relationships by not understanding this. So I am adamant about teaching women this, and men who want to listen too. But ladies, you seem to be more willing to listen than men usually are. Maybe this should be different. So anyway, getting back to the completion, thank you for watching my video. Thanks for being part of this. Please share this out. I'll be back with more. Take care of yourselves and enjoy 2017. It's going to be an amazing year. Trust me. Bye.